Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
Welcome to Reality Check, where we dive deep into the drama-filled season finale of Summer House. Join us as we break down the intense confrontations, emotional moments, and shocking decisions that unfolded in the latest episode. Don't miss out on all the juicy details. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more reality TV recaps and updates. Let's get real with Reality Check. It was the absolute perfect ending to an absolute perfect season. No, I'm not talking about the inevitable implosion of Laurel, but all the girls coming together for a group hug. While they might have slight disagreements how it all went down, they all had unequivocal support for Lindsay, one of reality TV great villains who has earned herself something of a reprieve. Making it even more perfect was Paige breaking the group hug and the tension by saying, "This is what you get for not inviting me to your wedding." One last chance for her to prove why she was the MVP of the season, despite having no storyline other than the umpteenth season of Will Craig move to New York or not? This conclusion was amazing because it wasn't about the bust-up, it wasn't about what we knew was going to happen, it was about some deeper miracle that motivated the women in this house to unite. This is about acceptance, this is about being a family, this is about loving someone in distress more than hating them for petty reasons. It also made me a little bit pissed that the cameras didn't follow the whole crew to Mexico for what should have been Lindsay's wedding trip. I wanted them to go full sex and the city with Kira sleeping with a bellhop and Gabby shitting her bathing suit because she wouldn't drink the Mexican water or whatever nonsense Charlotte got up to. I'm also a little mad that the cameras went down after the final day of filming with the whole crew headed to Montauk. Carl and Lindsay were queued up for the greatest fight of their career. This is not the time to let the camera persons go home. This is when you call the Dark Lords that oversee Bravo and tell them you need emergency overtime because the kids are going to Montauk to see some band called Montana or Maine or Yukon Territory or some shit. And Lindsay and Carl are about to tear each other limb from limb like the world's meanest wood chipper. Before we can get to that fight, Laurel has to conclude their fight from the backyard Burning Man party. It's basically over, but Lindsay's goes to join the revelers, leaving Carl alone in his Michael Jackson jacket. A lot was happening. A fire breather, Amanda and Paige posing in Furiosa's car, and Danielle going for round 2 with Joe the balloon guy in the upstairs bathroom. Here's to Joe the balloon guy for friend of next season. Then we get to Paige's favorite part of every party when she gets to go on the microphone and tell everyone to leave so she can take off her fake lashes and crawl into bed with her friends. This was obviously and necessarily an all-Laurel episode, but I don't want to overlook West and Kira's conversation while cuddling in bed that night and catching up on Love Island. West says that Kira called him baby at the party and she wants to know if it's a big deal or not. He says not really. He compares it to telling Kira he loves her, and everyone would have noticed, but he says it to Kyle and it's just another Saturday. Sorry, but there is a difference. First of all, he's not going to fuck Kyle, though if he does I would really like to be the cameraman, but he wants to fuck Kira. There's the notion of romantic love that is way deeper than platonic love. It just is. Kira says she can't understand where West's priorities are because he seems casual about everything. I guess that's the problem with a guy who's too chill. You want him to get worked up over something, preferably you, but he just can't manage it. The next morning, the hot tub is covered in what looks like soggy hay bales, and every flat surface is covered with 3/4 empty Loverboy cans. Everyone decides to go for a dip in the pool, and Lindsay and Carl decide to get into it in the kitchen. At one point they are deep in a fight, and Kyle goes inside because he has to poop. He lingers in the general area, trying to overhear what they are saying, and you can tell he is pinching that loaf for his dear life. He's going to hear as much as he can, even though he is, as the English would say, touching cloth. The fight is the same one that Lind,